Hey folks, sorry we're running late. I had to. I was giving this guy a blowjob, and he took a really long time on his blowjob. So, we're all about helping people out over here at the MCU'S YouTube channel and podcast. Nobody's watching us right now, so I can just say whatever. That's the cool thing about not playing intro music. You can just jump out and say crazy shit. So, but of course, people who watch this in video form here on the MCU'S YouTube channel and podcast will see that I just talked about blowing some dude. That's just a joke, folks. I really did not give a dude a blowjob. Maybe Andreas did. It's possible. He was late.
He's a liar.
Maybe that's why he was late.
Excuse me, I was with my wife. So let's make that clear. Everyone knows in this channel that I have a wife.
You need to stop talking about your wife until you actually have a wife.
In the timeline, the other timeline.
Because having a wife is some serious shit. It's serious business. So you can't misrepresent that shit. You got to either have a wife or no wife.
Why? If I say I have no wife, what's going to happen to me? So
you don't understand what life is like with a wife.
Oh,
compared to life without a wife, it's a whole different.
Excuse me. It's in another timeline. You don't know. I'm older than you. I'm in the 23rd century. So yeah, I know marriage for 35 years.
It wouldn't be a bad thing for us to see you get married and meet somebody or whatever in general. You know what I'm saying? If that happened, we'd be happy for you. So we may joke about stuff on the MCU'S Edge, but we believe in marriage. And
what?
So if you've been a lucky lady, Andreas, we would support you in that endeavor.
Please.
But anyways, this is of course my special guest co-host when he wants to be Andreas Pop Culture Guy from Andreas Pop Culture Channel. Pop Culture Guy channel presents. I almost botched it. This is Monday, 9/26/24. We are actually at our 1 year anniversary for the MCU'S Bleeding Edge Report, our Monday show.
Yeah.
And we need to celebrate it, but we're not doing it tonight. But we're going to do some kind of show soon, where we're going to commemorate the 1 year anniversary of the show. I was looking at our past videos today, and it's crazy because looking down the list of all the shows we did, all the series we've covered and stuff like that on Mondays, all the stuff we've covered, it almost feels like an out-of-body experience almost when you look back at how long it was that we covered Dead City. It almost feels like it's been longer than a year.
Yeah, it's been a year since, it's been a year since we did that review back in August. Which is
we've
crazy.
come a long way in the Bleeding Edge Report. We've had guests on our shows. During S-Pen 97, we had guests on all the time. We're gonna have guests on again during the Penguin series. That's gonna start soon. And then at some point we're gonna be covering Daryl Dixon, season 2, and the Penguin at the same time. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna do some long Monday night shows for the first time in a while. It's the first time since we did Daryl Dixon in Dead City and the Ones Who Lived.
Yeah. Yeah, very crazy. I'm very excited for the Penguin. Just now, I think I saw on Twitter, the hours is going to be half hour longs, 58-minute or 1 hour long episodes, which is good.
Oh yeah, HBO. Yeah, it's going to be long.
Yeah, so that's good news. But yeah, the next day, or not the next day. Yeah, the next day we got Attica coming out, right after the Penguin. So it's crazy.
Oh, is it right after?
Yeah, September 19th it comes out.
That'll be a good series because I think that people will want to come on the Bleeding Edge for that, as opposed to the Acolyte, where people were not wanting to come on there by the end of the series, that people were dropping off the shows and shit like that. I think for Agatha, people are going to come in, and especially coming after Deadpool and Wolverine off that. I think people are going to come off that and be thirsty again for MCU shit, MCU talk.
Yeah.
I mean, people are it's already people are being very responsive to coming out of these Saturday shows to talk about MCU again, get back to the roots. And we're going to start getting into doing more. I'm going to start making more of an effort in our scheduling to do more theory shows and talk about Marvel more and get into pop culture and fandom news like we're doing tonight. So let me get into the show. So I've got a bunch of articles assembled for Andres and I to digest. And I'll start right off with the first one, which is, of course, the very awesome news that James Spader is back
Yes.
to voice Ultron again in the Vision Quest series. And apparently Elizabeth Olsen's going to come back to play Scarlet Witch in that series.
Yeah, which is good.
So,
oh my god.
So
yeah.
There you go. James Spader returning as Ultron for Vision series.
Yeah.
Picard showrunner Terry Matalas is heading up the WandaVision spinoff. Look at all the shit they're making off of WandaVision.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. So happy. So this was announced today. And when I saw this news, I was like, yes, finally.
No, it's a couple days old.
Oh, when this is announced? I think it came out in Saturday or Sunday.
Couple days old. 4 days old.
What? Oh my god. Anyway, the point is, I'm very happy to see James Spader coming back for the MCU as Ultron. I thought he was a great pick for Ultron. I like the villain. I wish that he got better material in Age of Ultron, but I was hoping he could come back some form in a film. I thought he could have been perfect for like an Ant-Man film, if you know the history between Ultron and Ant-Man. But I'm very excited that he's going to be in the Vision show. And very curious how they're going to bring him back. And of course, Scarlet Witch, it makes a lot of sense to see her there. So yeah, I'm just so pumped for that. And it makes sense. I mean, like, so many teases of Ultron, what if had teased a little bit of Ultron, with the,
that was some of the best what if that they made was the Ultron stuff. But as far as this article goes, folks, it's pretty simple. It doesn't really give much details because there isn't really much information on the Vision Quest series yet. The Vision Quest series is just what it's being called. We don't even really know if that's what's going to be called or not. All we know is that it's being confirmed that they are going to bring back Emmy-winning actor, Paul Bettany won an Emmy, didn't he?
I think he was nominated.
Okay, well, so Emmy-nominated Paul Bettany's coming back. We got a lot of MCU biggies coming back. We got Paul Bettany, we got James Spader, and then we're going to get Lizzie Olsen back. That's awesome.
Yeah. So this confirms that they are making the Vision show because they've been very quiet about the show. So that's good news. I can definitely see it in Phase 6.
The rumors were for a long time. The rumors were that this show was going to be a Young Avengers show. Or
the other way. They were saying that Vision was going to be in Young Avengers, like for a film,
this would be a vehicle. This would be a vehicle like for that project, for that production. They would do Young Avengers because there is a comic book series called Vision Quest where he teams up with the Young Avengers to find Lizzie Olsen, right? Not Lizzie Olsen, but to find Scarlet Witch, right? One of the times that she disappears or dies, with the twins and all that shit. So I guess we're not going to go in that direction now, obviously. Since we know now that we're going to get, we believe we're going to get a Young Avengers movie of some kind.
Whenever they announce the release date, we're getting it. I mean, come on, they've been laying so much
the
stuff.
Short article, very short, because there's not much information except for what I laid out. Just that they're confirming the James Spader thing. That's about it. But besides that, on the direct, Marvel confirms 5 upcoming MCU movies release dates for 25 to 27 slate.
Mm-hmm.
So between 25 and 27, Marvel Studios has a handful of theatrical releases with confirmed release dates on the MCU docket. Blah, blah, blah. Marvel Studios is only hitting theaters once in 2024 with Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay. So Marvel's upcoming movies from 25 to 27. Captain America Brave New World. We already know that.
Yeah, we know that.
Thunderbolts, we already know that.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic Four, we already know that. First Steps.
Yeah, First Steps.
I actually don't like that title, First Steps. I think it's kind of stupid. Avengers Doomsday. And now we know that Spider-Man 4 is going to be sandwiched in between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars in 2026.
Yeah.
We already knew all this. There you go, folks. These articles are hit or miss.
Yeah.
Oh, here's
I mean,
Blade.
yeah. I mean, what do you think? I think they
Still set
kind
to
of.
hit theaters November 7th, 2025. It's until Marvel Studios officially. I told Kyle this today on the phone. Until Marvel Studios officially confirms a new release date, I expected this movie to still come out in Phase 5. They got to
think
make
so?
this movie.
I mean,
They've already devoted tons of money and capital into this project. They have their actor in there. They've got Mahershala Ali. They don't want to waste that opportunity, right? So, yeah, they're going to straighten this out. They have to. It's a Blade movie. It's not fucking record. It's not rocket science. It's a Blade film. They're overthinking this shit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be nice to know. It'd be nice to be a fly on the wall and know what the fuck the problem is with the Blade movie. It's almost like, you think it's possible, Andreas, that they're so concerned with the fact that Blade is going to be the first supernatural, Midnight Suns sort of film for the MCU, that they feel like because it's the first one, they really have to land it perfectly, like right off the bat, to set up the rest of it?
Yes. Well, and also,
can you see why that would be an issue?
Well, yeah, of course it's gonna be a show. Well, and also you have to add that it's like not like you have to also remember the Blade trilogy. For Wesley Snipes, like you cannot beat Wesley Snipes as Blade. So like there's a lot of pressure to get not only the film to deliver the Midnight Suns, shared universe thing, right? You also need to deliver a version of.
You gotta outperform Blade.
Yeah, exactly.
Blade. You gotta
Yeah,
do better than him.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what's worse, actually? Let me. I don't know if you know about this. Like, do you know what happened in Deadpool and Wolverine? You got spoiled with the cameos?
Yeah. We're gonna get Shang-Chi too. I know.
No. The cameos for Deadpool and Wolverine. Did you got spoiled with the cameos in Deadpool and Wolverine? Let me say, Deadpool and Wolverine had something very major that I wasn't expecting, and let me say that now they have a lot more pressure. So, that's all I have to say. But because you haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, so I don't know, like
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? Okay, so where this knight came back as Blade, and like the fact, first off, I was shocked that they did that. Like that was the biggest surprise ever from that movie. Now it's even more pressure.
Why not? It's Wesley Snipes' Blade. You can't go wrong with that move. It was a good move.
Yeah, but now people question
Feige knew that. He was like, "Oh, okay, Wesley Snipes. You want to add Wesley Snipes to the film? That's going to make more money. That's good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's good. It'll be really good. It'll be good information coming out from the film when people see it. That Wesley Snipes is in it.
Right. I mean,
does it put pressure on Marvel Studios? Of course it does. Does it put pressure on them as a studio because they put Wesley in the movie? Yeah, it does put pressure on them. Because now, of course, you see people on YouTube making videos saying that like crazy shit about how Wesley Snipes is going to replace
Mahershala
Ali as Blade, and they're going to have him as Blade now. As if he's the issue. Although he's not helping because he has all this creative control over the Blade project, apparently, right? With Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
You've heard about that. He has all this massive creative control. He's already shot down like two of the scripts himself.
Yeah, I know it's. Yeah, that's really tough.
They're running the directors through him. Like they can't hire a director until he gives them the get go, the go ahead.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard. Yeah, but that's kind of ridiculous. I think Marvel should never he can easily become the next Edward Norton for them, if you know what I mean. Like when they hire Edward Norton from the Incredible Hulk, like he had creative control as well.
I don't think so. I mean, think so
look,
because
because I don't know, because like he's a two-time Oscar winner, and when you have that power, it's going to affect the whole product. So I don't
they were
know.
concerned. They were concerned that Edward Norton was not going to be good at the Avengers with the other people as a team player.
No, no, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like
No, no.
there were concerns about that. I don't see that being a problem with Mahershala Ali.
No, no, no. I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about when they were making the Incredible Hulk before the whole Avengers thing, because he took over.
Can you hear me?
The,
I'm having some Wi-Fi issues.
hold on. I can hear you now. Can you hear me? You're fine?
Sorry,
You're
folks.
fine. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I think
I'm here. I've got bad Wi-Fi. I'm here.
Okay, okay. So, yeah, I don't know what much we can do about Blade. I hope they find a director. I mean, besides Mahershala Ali, we know that Mia Goth is going to be the main villain. That's another thing. Like we got some cast.
You're funny. You're funny.
What? What? I just noticed it now. Like I forgot that Mia Goth was in this movie. I was like, oh yeah, they cast her. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, what else do we?
Go ahead.
Armor Wars. What's going to happen with that one? I mean, like, do you think it's going to happen or what?
It's my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is being squirrely. If you could hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Hello, folks. I probably need to take over a little bit. Our boy Jeff is losing Wi-Fi. I don't know why. Wi-Fi is becoming difficult. So here we go. So, anyway, yeah. So far, I mean, so far we haven't had any changes. The only thing that has been not confirmed is the Blade movie release date. I don't think they're gonna make that release date at all next year. Like, it's just impossible. So I just think we're gonna get the three Marvel movies that we have: the Thunderbolts, Captain America 4, and Fantastic Four. That's it. I don't think Blade is ever gonna meet that deadline. That's just not impossible. So, what else? Yeah, and then of course recently, Deadpool and Wolverine crossed 1.2 billion dollars in the box office, which is great. So that's doing very well. Still, which is crazy. Yeah. So very happy for this film. It was a great film. I saw it in Greece. It was everything that they delivered. It was a great action pack rated R film. Very great setup for the Fox films, which is great. I just really enjoyed the end credits. If you stay in the end credits, they did a really cool clip show of the behind the scenes stuff for the 20th century Fox films back in the day. Yeah, so officially this week, I think last week, it overtopped Joker as now the highest grossing rated R film of all time. So that's crazy. And right now, the Deadpool films is now the most successful, like, rated R films in terms of domestic and highest worldwide, which is crazy. I never think that Deadpool was going to be the biggest box office superhero franchise ever, but that's kind of crazy. Yeah, just congrats on Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and the MCU. They definitely need a big win here, and this is a big win. So, so fantastic. I'm very happy for them. Yeah, it definitely sets some. They can deliver the product when it's right, and I think Deadpool was right for this film. I mean, the marketing was awesome. I mean, that Deadpool and Wolverine popcorn buckets were amazing, just like the Doom popcorn buckets. So yeah, this movie delivered everything. It was a big pop culture phenomenon, so I think it delivered. So I'm very excited for the next few films. As me and Jeff just went over, I'm very excited for the Thunderbolts. I really like the sort of Suicide Squad team up. I think it's great to see Liam coming back. It was great to see Red Guardian. See Ghost again, which is great, and then great to see Winter Soldier, and who's the other individual? U.S. Agent. Um, uh, Coming back from the previous MCU property, so it's really great. So least excited has to be Captain America 4 still. I like I'm starting to like the film more with the footage we're getting. I really like Red Hulk. I think the Red Hulk looks really great. I think they're spending the money on it. Um yeah, so right now they have the biggest opening of 2024. They have the sixth big one, fourth after Avengers Endgame, No Way Home, and Infinity War. And these, and this is like the biggest openings for Hugh and Jackman and Reynolds ever for their careers. Besides Logan for Hugh Jackman, so that's really great. So they did a really good job of breaking records right now. And then what else? Yeah, and I mean, this was definitely the No Way Home for the Fox films. And I thought, actually, when we get to our top 10 MCU ranking in a couple weeks, I will definitely put Deadpool Wolverine in my top ranking because I thought it was way better than Multiverse of Madness. And I thought it was better than No Way Home. Just personally, I thought they handled the multiverse thing much better. I mean, like, no offense. I'm a huge X-Men fan. I was very happy with what they did with, the X-Men stuff, like Wolverine. And Hugh Jackman was great as always. I think he delivered another excellent performance. Can it beat Logan? No, it's not like nothing tops Logan, but like it was definitely top tier performance. That's great. And yeah, it was the highest July opening weekend. Surprising The Lion King. That's the 2019 live action version. Thank goodness. Horrible movie. But yeah, and Jeff is back. Hello, Jeff.
Hey,
You're good. You good?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so just talking, a bit of these the breaking records that Deadpool Wolverine did, and I'm very happy for its success. And I think it did across something. But yeah, very happy for Deadpool Wolverine's success. A overtaken Joker, which is really amazing. So all good for Deadpool Wolverine.
Good job, sir. Good job, sir. Technical difficulties, folks. I've had to reset my laptop. It's so funny. I love it, Andres. It's funny watching you when I have issues and you got to go solo. You're like,
Yeah. I'm getting too old for this shit. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my commentary on the article and plus a little hint of my time